start the recording, actually. And then we'll welcome back YouTube audience for what is CLG FC episode 198. Um, guys, we're not in the business of selling our players, okay? Goodbye. So anyway, I had HyperX headphones, and they were so thick with the padding that somebody like me who has a very thick head of hair, it just all it did was push and push and push against my head, and I started to get migraines and things because of it, right? So eventually I had enough of it, and I'm like, I'm going back to SteelSeries because I had Arctis 7s that I got as a Christmas gift the one year. My mate spent $70 on them, Christmas gifted them to me, and they lasted me 3 years, and they were fantastic. Now I know the mic quality isn't great on these, I understand that, but they weren't giving me fucking migraines, which is a big plus. So I went back to these. The only problem I have with these now is these are Bluetooth, which is fine, which is great, which is what I wanted. But it can pick up sound. That it has an auto turn-off feature, which if it detects that you're playing sound in the headphones, it won't turn off, right? And I'm like, great, awesome, that's cool. But if I use the microphone and I don't play sound, it doesn't detect that, and it'll still turn off. So I have things where I'm doing tutorial video, or I'm doing some sort of instructional video, like I did with the MLS video, like I did on how to set up OBS for picks and stuff, and the microphone just turns itself off because I'm not playing music in them or any sounds. I'm just using the microphone, and they just cut. So literally, I'll be in the middle of a tutorial video, and I'll be like, "Hey, so you want to go to the?" And it's just like that, and I'm like, What the fuck? Not great. Far from ideal. Right. Leagues in focus. We always do this for those that have been here. They know, you know. However, this is the first time we're doing leagues in focus with SaaSmass's new skin. And SaaSmass's new skin lets us cover 9 leagues instead of 7. So we're going to cover 9 leagues. We're going to cover the top 6 tiers in England. We're going to cover Major League Soccer, and we're going to cover the division we think we would be promoted to should we actually win promotion. Let's start with the Premier League. Newcastle, where's Gary Miller-Deff? Where is he? They're top of the Prem by 13 points over City. Chelsea are third, then it's Leicester, Spurs, Southampton, and Bournemouth rounding off the European places. Arsenal are 8th. Man United are 10th. Liverpool are 15th. And my beloved West Ham are in the drop by a point behind Leeds United. Forest are 9 points adrift. Norwich are 13 points adrift. In Major League Soccer, they have not started. MLS has not started yet. It's January 25th, so they're about a month away. The defending champions are Chicago. Oddly enough, I don't know how that makes sense, but yes, the defending champions are the Chicago Fire. Right, back to leagues in focus real quick. Let's go over to Sky Bet Championship. Crystal Palace are top. Sheffield Wednesday are second. Palace are top by 8. Wednesday lead the playoff places of Brentford, Birmingham, Bristol, City, and Watford by 3 points. Coventry are 2 points on the outside looking in. So are QPR. At the bottom, Portsmouth are 2 points above the drop. Stoke are above the drop only by 3 goals in the goal difference over Derby. And then it's West Brom a point adrift. Bolton 11 points adrift. In the Sky Bet League 1, Huddersfield Town lead the league by 13 points over Cardiff City, who themselves lead the playoff places of Wimbledon, Plymouth, Crewe, and Milton Keynes by 4 points. And then it's Burton Albion, Wrexham, both on the outside looking in on goal difference. Crawley Town in 9th are 1 point on the outside looking in. At the bottom Oxford United are 3 points above the drop over Salford City. Lincoln City are 4 adrift in 22nd. Then it's Bristol Rovers, who are 7 adrift in 23rd. And Blackpool, who are 11 adrift at the foot of League One. Well, at least Cardiff are looking like going back to the championship. Let's go. I take it you're a Cardiff fan, Lou. Um, so there you go. So Skybet League 2. I probably have asked you that before, and I just don't remember, because my brain's mushed. Ah, there it is. All right, nice, nice. The Bluebirds. Skybet League 2. Do you go to games regularly, Lou? Like, do you go to Cardiff games? Because that'd be sick if you did. Um, Skybet League 2, Newport County and Torquay United, first and second, level on points, both a point over Walsall in the final promotion spot, who themselves are a point above the relegation zones. I'm sorry, of the promotion spots of Leyton Orient, Exeter, Mansfield, and Wickham. I try to get there when I can. Young Lou often likes to come along with me. Let's go. I'm the same way. I try to go as many Union games as I can, and I bring my dad with me as many times as I can. But now I'm at a point where I have to think about his health, because my dad is a month or less than a month. He is 3 weeks away from turning 75. So it's like I can't bring him to games where there's a potential it's going to storm and the game could be delayed because of a thunderstorm. And I can't bring him to games where it's going to be 95 degrees. Well, I'm sorry. Let me put it in Celsius for you. Games it's going to be 35 degrees outside or more, like 38 degrees. You know what I mean? And humid. Like, I got to think of his health. So, but for most games, he's good for, you know. I think they made it to 3 games this season. It could be a tough watch. We're battling relegation IRL in the championship, right? You're battling relegation in the championship, correct? Skybet League 2. Still Swindon on the outside of the playoff places looking in on goal difference. Woking, Bradford, and Cambridge are all the point on the outside looking in as well. Yeah, in the championship IRL. Okay. At the bottom, Oldham Athletic are a point above the drop. Notts County are above the drop on goals scored over Peterborough United. Preston are 6 points adrift at the foot of the Football League. Vanarama National. Port Vale lead the league by 3 points over Ziggurats Macclesfield, who are the first playoff team. Other playoff places include Sutton, Bromley, Hartlepool, Stevenage, and Gateshead. Kingsland Town are a point on the outside looking in. And then at the bottom, AFC Sudbury, Hereford and AFC Sudbury are 2 points above the drop over AFC Fylde. Gillingham are 2 points adrift in 22nd. Boreham Wood are 3 points adrift in 23rd, and then it's Boston United, who are 11 points adrift in the Vanarama National League. Vanarama North, Harrogate Town lead the league. Harrogate Town, by the way, who IRL, I'm pretty sure are a Football League club. But yeah, Harrogate Town lead the league in the Vanarama North by 12 points over the playoff places of Accrington, Stanley, Tamworth, Chester, Fleetwood Town, Gainsborough, and Marine. I believe that's Gainsborough. Gainsborough, Trinity, and Marine. And then at Nantwich Town are on the outside looking in by goal difference. And then it's Rugby Town, who are a point back as well. At the bottom, Stowbridge, I believe that's Stowbridge, or is that Storebridge? But I believe it's Stowbridge. There might be Stowbridge as well, but they are, and Appley Bridge are above the drop by 7 points over FC Halifax Town. Braintree Town are also 7 points adrift in 22nd. Chorley are 9 points adrift, and Guiseley are 10 adrift. At the bottom of Vanarama. Look at some of these teams though. Chorley, like AFC Telford are in trouble. Like FC Halifax Town being in trouble in Vanarama National surprises the shit out of me in this save. Vanarama South, Barnet lead the league by 3 points over Dorking, and then it's Weymouth, Dartford. CK Andover, Harrowborough, and Bath, if you would say it. No Curzon Ashton in the Football League yet. I'm not angry. I'm just disappointed. Okay, fair enough. Mersham are on the outside looking on a goal difference, and then it's Hastings United and Billericay, who are 3 points on the outside looking in. At the bottom, Dover Athletic and lose both. The Dover Athletic. Damn. They're both 3 points above the drop over Berkhamsted and then also Hampton and Richmond Borough, who are 4 points adrift. Dagenham and Redbridge have had a mighty fall. They're down here in the Vanarama South. They're also 10 points adrift. Walton and Hersham are 10 adrift as well. Finally, the league, or at least one of the leagues in the level above us, Brofton Amateurs lead the league by 8 points over Bradley. Addingham, North, Walkden, and Bickerstaff, who are the playoff places. FC United of Manchester are 3 points on the outside looking in. And then at the bottom, Burskoff are 2 points above the drop over Sutton Reserves. Holker Old Boys, Chatterton, and Daisy Hill, who have just 5 points in 21 games. That's Leagues in Focus, the brand new Leagues in Focus, courtesy of SAS. I meant to get a beer. And I did not get a beer. I could look at where are Curzon Ashton. Northern Premier League Premier Division right now. Here's their history in our save. The save starts right here, I think. No, the save starts here. So they got promoted. Then they got promoted again. Then they stayed in Vanarama National for a decade. Why did I say that? No, the save doesn't start. The save starts here. I'm an idiot. So they stayed in there for 4 decades, and then they went down, and now they're hanging around in the Northern Premier League Premier Division. So they've won down once in our save. Rejected. Leisure Wood training report. Okay, let's keep going. Daisy Hill have just been bought by an FM streamer. Really? Daisy Hill Football Club. I'm looking it up. Have they made an announcement? Badger! No! Honey Badger! Honey Badger just sent me a DM on Twitter. Hold on, go back. I don't need to look at DMs. I was looking at. Have they made the announcement? Daisy Hill appearance? No. Like when Austin Hutt nuts, isn't it? It is nuts. I saw that traction. Mental behavior. What are you talking about? Mental, like in a good way? Because sometimes mental behavior is not used in a good way. Like Aaron Hunt, Daisy Hill FC. Oh my God, it comes up. Wait, and I who brought virtual glory on the. Oh, you actually play. Mental's and crazy that an FM streamer managed to buy a club. I mean, yes, but Daisy Hill are also pretty far down there. Oh, it's his local club. Good on him, man. Good on him. I'm reading the BBC article right now. Good on him, man. He brought virtual glory to the club in the Football Manager video game and saw a big jump in attendance for his first real-life match. Good for him, man. They're in the Northwest Counties football. It says Northwest Counties football county side. That doesn't make sense. But they would be Northwest Counties Football League Division 1 or something like that. But yeah. Let's go, man. Let's go. That's awesome, actually. So. Oh, that was back in February. Oh, yeah, you're right. This was brand new, man. Well, good on them. Good on them. That's what I say. You love to see it. I mean, the most that I've been able to do is sponsor a player, you know. And I actually hope that I haven't had much contact with the club since I sponsored them or sponsored the player. And part of me is like I would actually like to do it again next season. Like I would be 100% down to sponsor the player again next season. So I would love to sponsor the club, but I don't have that amount of money. I think they want like £1,000 for sponsoring the club or something like that. Or it was like 800, and I'm like, I don't have that, but I can give them 200 or 300 to sponsor a player. So that's what I did. Anything to help non-league, man. Non-league is where it's at. I'm sorry. Football's nothing without non-league. You know, football's nothing without fans. Football's nothing without non-league and amateur football. You know what I mean? Like it's all one big interconnected thing. So that's awesome. I love that. That's a great story. Tyler, you just had a tight groin. You just had a tight groin. Like you literally are coming back from you just had a tight groin 6 days ago. Somebody's got to tell Tyler Wright to stop fucking like just let it be, man. Just leave it alone. Ooh, yeah. I'm looking at the radar now. Them storms are awfully close. Uh, right. Scouting update. I He's 29. I need somebody younger. I need somebody who can play across the three backline positions. So that's what I really need, and because I want to replace Ben Brindley and eventually Tyler Harrison. Although Harrison's done so well for us, or not Tyler Harrison, Harry Norris. Couldn't fucking remember the name. Um, because Harry Norris does great for us. Don't get me wrong, but he's 27 or 28, and he's only if we get promoted, I think 2 more times he's going to struggle. So that's part of why I have to start thinking about replacing him. We are 8-13 favorites. Furnace Rovers 4-1. Draw is 3-1. Available first team players. Snicky. I don't want to make them available. They're still nursing an injury. Rejected. 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 Cool. Thank God the transfer window's closing in X amount of days. Pre-match press conference. Let's kick this off with the first question from Jamie Wilson, ITV Sport. They are 7 league games without a win. Which you know what that means. They're going to be like fucking prime Barcelona. I've got promoted, and my manager only has a National C license in the top division of Belgium. Almost Will Still-esque. Almost, yeah. I think I've been promoted. I mean, obviously we've been promoted, 9 times? And I think I'm at National. I think I just got permitted to get a National A. So. If we rush things, we could end up regretting it. Your possession-based game goes up against their dangerous team. He's no exception. Okay, cool. 20,000 pound fine in every game, then, Lou? Yeah, right. Seriously. Right. We're a day away. Who sent me a notification on Discord? Fair enough. It was Emacs that did. Fair enough, mate. I got no. I can't. I'm like Drewski over here to what he said, bro. Uh, I should hit him with that. Is there a Drewski emoji that's got him like? There is. I'm about to hit him with it. Uh, fucking Emacs, man. That's funny. Anyway, um, I basically there was an event in a gotcha game that I really enjoyed, and I wound up spending money on the gotcha game, and I was like, listen, uh, best to get that canteen shot, save a few quid. Yeah, I know, right? I hope not. The board took out a £5 million loan to improve the stadium to meet the league requirements. I have a feeling we're going to hit that as well. So there was a gotcha game I played that had an event, and I really liked the event. So I spent money to get all the items in the event, right? Because I wasn't gonna. I got like half of them through playing, and I'm like, I don't have enough time before the event expires to get the other half. So I whaled it, and now they've announced like a new character that's being released as playable that I really enjoy, and I'm like, God damn it! Now I'm gonna now I'm like, if I'm gonna have to either grind the in-game currency to get the character, or just buy them again. And see, Emacs is like, you'll have all the characters at this rate, and I'm just like, Drewski, just hit him with the, I can't say anything. That's straight up Mourinho work. It looks like we are minutes away from the rain starting. So. Where am I? We're down here. Okay. You can import your contacts from Gmail? What? What? Really? The under 18s just lost versus Witten under 18. What is going on, boys? Kieran Hesketh in the 25th minute downed us. Only goal. And we lost to Witten Albion under 18s, which means we are now only 6 points clear with 10 to play in the under 18s league as well. Fitness test, Snicky not recommended. Tyler Wright is recommended. That's fine. We kind of knew that. Yeah, this is looking like, ooh, this is looking nasty. This is like radar predictor they have. Ugh. When's it actually out of here? Looking like just past 10 p.m. and no, not just past 10 p.m. It's not out of here till almost midnight, and it's 7 o'clock here. Damn. Okay. Refresh that page. I'm going to keep watching the weather. Right. Let me pause the music I'm playing just so my headphones didn't die out on me or auto shut off on me. I hate that I have to do that now. I think Sennheiser's the way I'm going next. I don't have another option. It has to be Sennheiser headphones. Right. We're not changing anything. We do need to think about the lineup. Actually, I don't think I'm changing the lineup. I'm not. I'm making no changes from the 2-2 draw. Okay. Let's go. Let's go. Right. Furnace Rovers, winless in their last 7 in the league. They are 0-2-3 in their last 5. They're in 12th, just above the drop. We are 3-2-0 in our last 5. We're always going to press Dan Fisher. And there we go. Let's get ready. Dressing room time. Let's show them why. That's motivated quite a lot of people. Hell yeah. Okay, let's go. They got that 4-4-2. We got that 4-1-1-3-1. 8 matches refereed this season. 31 yellow cards. Jesus, really? That's not like kind of high. But let's get into it. We're underway. Furnace Rovers in the blue. We are in the black with the red. And we are underway here. Let's go. Oh, you guys aren't hearing the walkout song. Whoops. There we go. Get that bumping. Oh, go on, Mukendi. Did he stay on sides? What a save. What a move. Yeah. Frack whipped in. Not well. McKenny wins the header. Jones. Sheamus. Jones should have headed it on goal. There was no reason for him to head that back. Keeper was out of position. But that ball was always going to rise on Sheamus. Good ball movement. Go on. Konekun, you should have shot that, man. I know it's in traffic. Parks goes for it. Nice save from Trainer. Sheamus. Whipped in. Back post. Nobody there. Mukendi. It's off the defender for another corner. Here's Frack. Headed up, not out. That's headed up and over. Walters, McDonald, Devine, Johnson. Good take from Mukendi. Sheamus has got it. Sheamus just run. Turn the Jets on Sheamus. He's done just that. Cut back for Parks. Sheamus, Twinkle, goes for goal. A simple cross or ball, into the box would have done. Now here's a whip ball that's headed up and over. Right, Frack, Spaps, Akonikun, back to Frack. Spaps, who might be offsides, and yes, flag's going up. God damn it, Spaps. Wadsworth. Cowbell. Cut out by me. Fisher's got it, though. Muzinga. Was he offsides? It's a corner. Yeah. Fisher whips it in. Back post. Devine's there. Heads it back. Hill's there. Akonikun wins the header. Mukendi can't win the second ball. And that is Hill. That should be a booking. It is a booking. Robert Hill is booked. We've had nothing down the left-hand side. Wow. Or the right-hand side. Jones. Frack gives it back to Brott. Should go to Jack. Could go here as another option, but it could go here. Jack's going to play it for Park. Oh, he's found Jones. Twinkle. Sheamus. Here. Into space. Frack is offsides. Waited too long. Frack. Jones, Frack, myself. Jack. Should go wide. Sheamus. Send him. Parks. Inside for Jones. Good triangle passing there. Mukendi. Jones going for goal. That's not far off. Extra 2,000 season tickets sold. That'll help. That will help. Nice work. And now Parks has been booked. It needs to go like down here where there's space. Or you need to go. You don't need to be so deep. Oh, now you can send him. Look at the space he's in. Spaps. Sorry. Spaps with the cross. McKenny's there. Devine heads it out. Corner. Ah! Right. Frack. Whips this in. Joe Jones could be there. But Wadsworth gets ahead to it. Akonikun cuts it back for Spaps. It's in the box, and it's cleared. It will be a throw. Now Sheamus has been booked. Fuck's sake, guys. Here's Esto, and Brott's got it. Finally got the board to agree to an affiliate club I can loan out my youngsters. Very nice, Lou. I can't get the board to agree to anything. I've had to fight for my coaching badges. I've had to fight for everything, including the right to party. Like, it's just been crazy how stingy my board has been. And my board member's one guy. Like, taken off by Muzinga. Nicely done. Jones. Parks over the top, man. He's making a run, man. He just needs the ball in the space. Mukendi. Mukendi does well. That's a corner. That is a corner kick for us. Let's see what we can do. Come on. Frack whips it in. Had it clear. Sheamus whips it back in. Jones! No. Akonikun at Falstrom. Why didn't you shoot? Frack. Parks. Sheamus. Somebody turn and shoot the ball, please. I've come close. That's tipped over the top. On that political win, I'm going to wrap it up and head to bed. I hope your storm isn't too bad, Benny. Look after yourself. Thank you, Lou. Have a wonderful night, brother. I'll speak to you soon. Coney Kuhn, Sheamus. Come on, Joe Jones back post. Jack's been booked now. Jesus Christ. Here's Fisher. Back post, that's up and over. Halftime, 0-0. We have dominated this game. 0.86 XG to 0.32. You guys have got to fucking figure it the fuck out. Seriously. Spaps is on a 6.4. He might be the first sub. Jones. Jones. Headed away. He's Stope. Frack has won that. Very nice win, Frack. Spaps has it. Spaps trying to get by his man. Somehow lofts it. Sheamus heads it up. It's easy for Trainer. Johnson. Hill. Trainer punted forward. Nobody's there. Jack comes away with it for free. Parks. It's going to go all the way back to Brott. We're going to reset the field. Here's Jack. Parks. Sheamus. Jack. You can use him. There you go. Twinkle. Sheamus. Great ball. Sheamus taking it on the left. Sheamus. Twinkle. Myself on the right, on the right, on the right, on the right. Frack on the overlap. Good touch. He's got plenty of space. Spaps cuts it inside. Spaps waits a dog's age to try and cross it. And so it will go out for a corner. Sheamus whipped in. Headed away. Mukendi's got it. Mukendi goes for goal. Should have scored. It's almost really well placed. Right. First sub is going to be Spaps. Chris Mathers coming in. Here's a Coney Kuhn free kick. We need that magic. Oh, God. That's sub number 1. Second sub might be a Coney Kuhn here, but I need the free kicks. Like, a Coney Kuhn could change things with the free kick. I don't have a striker replacement, do I? Wellman, I do. I'm on the bench. Go on, McKendy. It's bounced all around. Fuck's sake. Here's Fisher. McDonald. Back post. Good win from Parks. Johnson. Good win, Sheamus. Very nicely done. Hill. Cowbell. Turns and fires, and that's way over. I was nowhere close. Brought to me. Goes forward. There you go, Coney Kuhn. Mather. Nicely done. Good ball movement. Mukendi. Hold up. Switch. Wait for the run. Sheamus. Almost got in behind. Jones has recovered it, though. Wasn't a bad idea. Go here and then go right. Frax knocked it down. Cut back, man. Or nice win. Jones. Back post. Jones right at Trainer. Mukendi might be the second sub. Mukendi for Sam Wellman up top. Good win from Frack. Mather cuts back inside for Jones. Take the space, man. Should have held the ball for the run from Coney Kuhn. Coney Kuhn, what a goal! A Coney Kuhn from 25 yards. Great strike. More about 23 yards, but still, great finish. Lovely stuff. And we have a big 1-0 lead. Akonikun, I didn't want to take him off. I said he changes games. He's done that. Jones, that's not a good place to lose the ball, mate. Over the top for Fisher. Frack wins the header. Jones wins the second one. Back for Wadsworth. This is a kick. Oh. Go on, boys. Go on, boys. Make it 2. Mather, wait for the overlap. Great ball forward to Akonikun. Akonikun, what's he going to do? Akonikun. He needs a cutback options. He's fine. He finds Mather. The cross cut out. Oh. It's got to go back. It's got to go back to Frack. All right, McKenny's going to be the second sub here. McKenny for Wellman in the 70th minute. Sam Wellman. My own extensive, by the way. It is comprehensive. Okay. Oh no, Mazinga, no! Off the fucking post and in. Again? Again. What is going on with Jack and me? What the fuck was that? Well, we got Wellman on. Who's going to be the third sub? Might be Wildman. I might put Wildman up top and then slide Wellman back into defensive midfield for Twinkle. I think that's going to be the sub. It's Twinkle. Good ball movement. Come on, Jones. Wellman. Mather. Turns and shoots. Good save, Trainer. Myself, Joe Jones. Frack. Mather, Frack. Just whipped it in, Frack. Koniku, good ball. And he was on sides. Frack, take it, shoot, shoot! Right to Trainer. Alright, come on, Konikun. Go on, Konikun. It's such a weak shot. Right. Wellman's going to slide in for Twinkle, and then Wildman's coming in for Twinkle up top. That's the change that's being made. And be an FM tier. They've got one shot on target the whole game. Frack. Mather, Frack. Sheamus is there. So is Trainer. He punches it away. Parks. Cuts back for Wellman. Jack, go right. Guys, open up your eyes to the field, please. Sheamus, did he stay on? No, he didn't. He's off. He did not. He's offsides. Jones, good touch. Jones goes for goal. What a save from Trainer. Wow. Here's Frack. Whipped in. Heads up, not out. Hill boots it clear. Mather, that's offsides. Offsides on Mather. 4 minutes of added time. We're about to have 2 straight draws. Easthope, no, please no. Fuck's sake. Wadsworth back, that's up and over. Goal kick. Here's Sheamus with a whipped in cross. It's headed up, not out. Frank's got it. Wildman. Oh my lord! It's just deflected wide. Sheamus whips it in, and the keeper's got it. That's going to be a 1-1 draw. 2 straight draws. Where's the whistle, ref? There it is. Awful. Awful. Akonikun in the 64th, Mazinga in the 71st. They scored on their only fucking shot on target. And we had 57% possession. We had 5 half chances. They only had 5 shots. We out XG'd them 2.17 to 0.68. We got FM'd in back-to-back games. That's how bad it is. Can you please stop with the power glitch? Unfortunate. That is unfortunate. Boodle AFC beats Skelmersdale United 1-0. Armstrong's 79th minute goal is enough for the Boodle AFC to take the points. They're going to move up to 7th. Skelmersdale are going to hold on to 15th. Burnside, Barrett in the 6th from the penalty spot, and from open play in the 17th for Burnside as they down Weatherigs United. Weatherigs remain in the drop in 13th. Burnside are going to remain in 4th. We did get help again. AFC Blackpool. Hughes in the 2nd for them before Forbes in the 51st put them 2-0 up on the road. Williams in the 74th for Sharnock. Richard got one back, but they lose at home 1-2, which means we gain a point on them. We did not gain a point on Hellyfield Sports, though. We lost 2 points to them. Still, they hosted Nelson. It's Christensen for Nelson, who scored in the 35th and the 50th to put them 2-0 up. Ainsworth in the 65th pulled one back. Grandison in the 81st leveled it for Hellyfield. And then Conley was dismissed in the final minute of play prior to Douglas in added time at the end of the second half, putting Hellyfield ahead. They moved to within 10 points. We had a chance, had they not won, that we would have been 12 points clear. Now we are 10 clear with 12 to play. As Hellyfield picked up 2 points on a Sidex Sports and Social versus Barrow Celtic. Wilson in the 5th minute for the visitors of Barrow Celtic before Davies in the 11th secured a 1-1 draw for Sidex Sports and Socials. They dropped to 8th off the draw. Barrow Celtic will slide back into the bottom of the table with Blackpool's big win over 2nd. So bottom beat 2nd for the 2nd straight week. Ulverston Rangers hosting Sedberg and Dent United. Lewis in the 50th minute for Sedberg and Dent. For Ulverston Rangers. Put them in front, and then Gleason was dismissed in the 76th minute. So Sedberg and Dent will remain in 5th. Ulverston Rangers, with that win, jump up to 6th. And then the Wigton Harriers and Barrow Wanderers played out a 0-0 draw. The draw will keep Wigton Harriers in 11th, but it gives Barrow Wanderers up a position to 9th, leapfrogging Nelson, who did not play this weekend. So that is what happened around the grounds. We missed the chance to win. Post-match press comments. Let's kick this off with the first question from Thomas Kotula at goal. Fabulous strike. Momentum and don't believe it. Okay. That was easy. Didn't ask me all the stuff. 20 unbeaten, but it's 2 straight draws again for us. We're still unbeaten, thankfully. We do have a cushion, thankfully. But the league, it's not over yet. There's still 12 games left. It's not over, not over, not over, not over yet. That's how I feel. And unlucky. Unluco Maluco for us, I think, in these last two games. Very unlucky. This is a nasty fucking storm coming through. This is about to be an extremely strong sell for the next hour. That's going to absolutely come through. So, for those on YouTube, this is the end of the recording. Thank you so much for watching. This was the end of CLG FC episode 198. 199 is our next match. We are almost at 200 games in charge of CLG FC, which is amazing. We will see you in the next one. Till then, take care.